Has anybody ever been to TJ Tijuana? Woo! Oh shit, I heard it early. Oh yeah. That's my boy. Which one of you fellas said that? What did you do to your nose, my guy? Too much cocaine?
Too much cocaine.
I'm sorry? Too much. Way too much. Just eroded his nose to one fucking vampire coke nose. I went to TJ one time and I was like 19 and I'm hanging out with my buddies in a backyard and somebody goes, "We should go where there are no laws." TJ's pretty close. Let's go to TJ. So we get to TJ and I'm like, I don't want to go into TJ with my car, dude. I don't want to lose my car in a foreign nation, you know? So we park in San Diego and we walk over the bridge into Mexico. And back in those days, I don't know if you knew this, but there was no border security as you entered Mexico. You were just at a bridge and then on fucking solid ground, and it was like, welcome to Mexico. There was no one to stop you, which means you can bring whatever you want into Mexico. You just got to leave it there. So we start walking out, and this dude immediately in a taxi cab, "Come on, I'll take you guys to the hottest spot." I'm like, "Just take us to Revolution. We'll find our own way around." You know what I mean? So he does, and he goes, "If you guys are looking for, a little something extra, come find me." I was like, "All right, bro, we'll see." We go to a bar, we get a little drunk. We go to another bar, get way more drunk. And my buddy goes, "Dude, does anybody have any weed?" I'm like, "Let's go ask the fucking taxi guy and see if he's got like a mobile delivery service or something." And we pull up and we can't find this dude, but there's this dude in like a sketchy jacket, like he looked like he was holding shit. And he goes, "Hey, you boys want some black tar heroin?" I was like, "Nah, but you got any weed?" And he looks at me like, "I offered you black tar heroin. You respond with weed?" "Yeah, I can get you weed. How much do you want?" "Like $20 for it. Just enough for the night." All right. He walks us to this bar called El Diamante, the Diamond. Woo. And we get to the door and he stops us. He puts his hand on my chest. He goes, "If you go in there, you will die." I'm like, "Cool, we'll just hang out here for You'll be back in a second, right?" Yeah. He had to be. His car was, we came in his car. And he comes back out with a grocery bag. Like, not like the new ones that are like big and heavy. I'm talking about the old ones that like you put too much shit into it, it would just start spilling out of the bottom. Like the old grocery bags. You feel me? Back when we were humans and not animals. And he gives it to me. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." So we put it under my shirt. I'm a big dude already. It's not gonna change more than like 20 pounds, right? And we get to this hotel and they're like, "Oh, we'll rent your room for $19. I was like, "For all of us?" They're like, "Yeah, $20 you get a room, dude." I was like, "Here's $20. We go into that room. We start smoking this weed like it was going out of style. Woo. You know what I mean? It was the Jordache jeans of weed. You feel me? And it was crap weed. Like, we had to smoke a lot before we got high. And then by the end of it, there were just like branches everywhere and seeds at the bottom. Like, we made popcorn. And we were like, "Fuck it, let's finish out the night at a gentleman's club." You know what I mean? So we walk out and we go down to this bar. And I remember this bar specifically because they had stairs going up to where the patio was. Like, it was the only place that you could get in. And I fucking hate stairs. Not because of this, because I'm scared of falling backwards like that boulder in Indiana Jones. Just and there was like a pit in the middle of what I hope was mud or pudding. But I don't think it was either of those because it smelled like broken dreams and poop. And then two girls jumped into the muddy mess there. And it basically turned into sex immediately. Like, there was no foreplay. These bitches were at it. Like trying to squish two plugs in at the same time. And we get fucking plastered there. We're leaving. It's like 1:30 in the morning. And this old Mexican lady comes up to us and says, "Would you like to have," I'm not going to do the voice. "Would you like to have sex with one of the girls?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." My friend goes, "How much it cost?" She's like, $20. You can get anything you want in Mexico for $20 fucking bucks. Woo! and he disappears into a room, and he comes out like 5 minutes later, and he does not look like someone who just had a productive meeting of the genitals. So I'm like, hey man, what's going on? He goes, well, she was sucking my dick, and then she did something weird. I was like, what'd she do? He goes, well, she licked my asshole. I was like, she did? He goes, yeah. I was like, did you pay extra? No. Then what are you bitching about? That's a good woman. She gave you a freebie. Your move should be getting her green card and a ring. All right, so we're leaving Mexico like the next morning, right? And we walk up to the borderline, and there's that big ass line to get back into the American country, right? Whatever it's called, USA. All right. But we're in the line. We're just inching our way closer and closer, and there's like a dude like 5 people ahead of me. He's this big white dude, like fucking fat though, like bigger than Pat. I'm just kidding. But he was like this big dude, and he's sweating. I'm like, it's not that hot out here. We're gonna watch something cool happen right now. And he gets up to the front, and the guy goes, "Sir, do you have anything to declare?" "No, sir, no, I don't have nothing." "I'm gonna check you out, sir." "Oh, okay." I'm like, that's not gonna stop him, bro. So they start patting him down. They get to right here, and like, "Sir, what's this?" He goes, "Nothing, nothing." And he looked over his shirt, and there's little white bindles under his shirt, like taped to his stomach. I was like, shut the fuck up right now. I need to watch a fucking drug bust. This is like the A&E shows. I'm fucking hooked already. And this dude, they pull the little things off, and they open them up, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. My boy was smuggling tacos. In his right pocket, onions and cilantro. In his left pocket, green salsa, baby. My boy got caught smuggling lunch.